Well, maybe just to start, I know we were talking a little bit about Nantucket yesterday, but like, what are some of your earliest memories when you think back to growing up in Gerardville and all that? Like, what comes to mind?
Um, Fun. Had a nice family. Mom and dad and brother and sister. Going to school, going to Catholic school. And we lived in Ash Alley, down in the middle of Gerardville, and then later we moved up to the main street, East Main Street.
And Pop Steve, his background, so he was full Ukrainian, or what?
Yeah, as far as I know, he was full Ukrainian.
And then Nantucket was.
Irish.
And what kind of food do you remember? I mean, what was all? I know Nantucket cooked every night. And
Oh,
every night.
yeah, she's a good cook. She cooked everything. She made one of my dad's meals was blind pigeons. She loved to make them. My aunt taught her how to make them. That's cabbage, hamburger, and rice, in cabbage rolls and baked in the oven. And it took a long time. It was an all-day job. Boiling the cabbage and then peeling it off and mixing them, the hamburger and rice and all and eggs. And she made that. And my mom was a good cook. Every Saturday she made spaghetti and she made homemade sauce. And she'd start it around maybe lunchtime, and it cooked for hours, till 5 or 6 o'clock, till we ate. And we ate late because my dad worked in the coal hole.
And he was an independent coal miner.
He was an independent coal miner, and him and his brothers had coal mines up in Colorado.
And I remember you telling me, like, it wasn't like 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, like he worked every day.
Oh, every day he worked. And he came home at 6 o'clock. It was always dark when he got home. They worked all day in the mines, in the coal hole, in the coal mines, yeah.
It really was just a different time, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It was hard work. He didn't work Sundays, but he worked 6 days a week, long hours.
And then how did you meet Pop?
I met Pop in school. I was going to St. Joe's Catholic School, and then they closed it down. They merged with Cardinal Brennan in Ashland. So being I lived up in the main street, and I was only 1 block away from Gerardville School, so I went over there for the last 2 years. But by that time, my brother had graduated from St. Joe's, and he was in the service. He was in the Army. He was over in Germany for a little while.
Yeah, I remember, did you all get, I remember seeing a really nice letter that his, like, lieutenant or something wrote about him, what a hardworking he was, remember? You remember seeing that?
No, I can't remember, but I know.
He
was a good guy. He was a good fella.
Well, and even too, like, I have memories of Grammy Winters, and not a lot of people have memories of their great-great-grandma.
Oh.
Just how strong a woman
She was a strong woman. She was a super beautiful, wonderful lady. She was a beautiful lady.
Who do you remember, I mean, I don't know, like, in terms of family, who would have been at before Grammy Winters?
Oh, I don't know.
Did she come over from Ireland? I guess or no?
I don't know. I know that she lived on the avenue, and her husband, Jake, he died when he was young, and then she was left with her daughters, my Aunt Alice, my Aunt Rosalie, my Aunt Marie, and my mom. She was left with 4 daughters, and she raised them.